So what are we looking at? Very strange mushroom that grows in the woods called a jack-o'-lantern mushroom. We find different things all over the world. Right now, this person's growing Thargoid spire plants on Earth. Look at that. And then there's always the occasional guardian algae that pops up on Earth, on oceans. Gotta have that guardian algae. Because if it's blue, it's guardian. And if it's green, it's Thargoid. Bioluminescent algae has existed for millions of years. And yet, you probably never heard of it because we spend too much time in game. So we're going to call this algae, we're going to call it guardian algae. Now what about these mushrooms that glow in the dark? They surely were made by Thargoid, for sure. That's not the case. It's not. Thargoids didn't have anything to do with that, and neither did the Guardians. Matter of fact, they're on Earth. They're on Earth, and there are a lot of other species on Earth that we actually grow in some cases, that exist in nature in some cases. But now we found it on the planet, in game, for the first time, and we have to make speculation as to what it is. Only in the black can we find the answer. Only when we go and search out in the deep will we know what the true nature of this blue plant is. Maybe the blue plant is just a glow-in-the-dark plant that exists on this planet. Has no relevance whatsoever, except that it's very heat resistant. So what now? Well, we keep on getting the community goal done and get ourselves a new suit, which, by the way, has night vision. Night vision, bioluminescent plant. Something says we might see other bioluminescent plants out there. Kind of like maybe we will land on a planet like Avatar. Out there in the black. So what do we do now? We keep on doing the community goal. We forget about the Thargoids, which are behind us, and probably will not exist in the future at all. But we might get a ground game with Thargoid. Who knows what the future brings? But it's certainly not going to be another Thargoid war. I really believe the answer is out there in exploration, taking our ship way out to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. And we're going to get a new Explorer ship. That's right. It's called an Explorer. It's not called the Instigator, the Venerator, the Vindicator. It's not an Interceptor. It's not a fighter. It's an Explorer, the Caspian Explorer. So, let's hope that we get Earth-like worlds soon. Let's hope, and as some of us have hope, we can terraform. Who knows? You know, we want to terraform that one moon and plant some of these seeds from this beautiful plant that glows in the dark, and plant it there, on that moon somewhere out there. We want to go out there. We want to search the galaxy. That's the main function of this game. That's what it was meant to be, an exploration game, not a Thargoid war game. So, let's hope that with the advent of the Caspian Explorer, hint hint, we're going to find new worlds just like we just did, with glow-in-the-dark trees, just like we see on Earth. Glow-in-the-dark, not guardian algae, but bioluminescent algae that actually exists. I'll see you in the black, my friends. 07.